right. Hello, everyone, and welcome here to beautiful Bungie HQ in scenic Bellevue, Washington. My name's Andy, and I'm going to be your host today. And today we have the distinct opportunity to go ahead and show off some brand new stuff coming in Destiny 2 Into the Light. But fret not, I won't be the only one going ahead and telling you about it. I'm joined by 3 members of the Destiny development team who we'll go ahead and introduce here right away. Starting directly to my left, Mr. Tom Farnsworth. How are you doing today?
Great, thank you, Andy. I am doing great. I had coffee, breakfast on the way here. I'm a little ready to go. Excited to share all the great work the team has done the past many months. And just for context about me, I'm the creative lead Into the Light, and I'll be here with you the next few weeks to talk about it.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff in store. And of course, we're joined by senior narrative designer, Mr. Jerome Viernich. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Also had coffee.
Nice.
On the highway while screaming at passing cars.
Quite a drive in as well. And for the folks at home who may not know you as well as we've had the opportunity to learn about you over the past couple days, who are you and what do you do here at Bungie?
I am a senior narrative designer, which means if you hear a character say it, or if you read it on screen, one of us typed it into a tiny little box at some point months before.
Hanging out with Excel lots these days?
Absolutely.
There it is.
Tiny words, tiny boxes. That's me.
It's an important tool, obviously.
Absolutely.
And of course, last but very not least, one of the most deadly I've ever seen to rock the thumbsticks, especially in these past couple days, the one and only Mr. Noah Lee, activity designer here on Destiny 2.
Hey everyone, my name is Noah Lee. I'm an activity designer on Destiny 2 Into the Light. And I have the distinct pleasure of introducing us to Onslaught so we can see all the really cool things that we have in store. I'm a longtime player. I've been playing since Destiny 1, and as a player turned dev, I'm excited to show off all the stuff we have planned. I'm just so excited to see what's
awesome. Was that necessary,
welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. To everyone in chat, I see a lot of activity in there as well.
Switching
Thank you very much for
legs.
taking time to join us today as well. But yes, today we're going to go ahead and kick things off by looking at Onslaught, which is a brand new activity coming in Destiny 2 Into the Light. For those of you out there that are Twit enjoyers that have had a chance to go ahead and see what we've been posting the last week, we went ahead and released some key art last week that is now up on screen. You can see here. There's a lot going on here. So let's go ahead and just start. Tom, can you tell us a little bit about what Onslaught is?
Yeah, so Onslaught is a new 3-player activity that's kind of the core of Into the Light. It's available to all players.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see in this key art, like this is like kind of aspirational view of what Onslaught is in game.
Yeah.
It's a new wave defense activity. It takes inspiration from a lot of modes we've looked at, like in other games and our games throughout our kind of history. And you can see here you're in the last city, and I'm really excited that our players are going to be able to, like, the Guardians are going to be able to hop into this space and defend the last city and eventually take the fight to the Witnesses' forces here. And you can kind of see like you got our 3 Guardians. They're kind of ringed in defenses.
Yeah.
You also got like the pyramids in the sky.
Right, yeah.
And there's even some like kind of pyramid terraforming going on in the background
there. In the city itself too, yeah.
Yeah,
they are at our
city,
doorstep.
And there's a few other
Why are they showing the tower, bro? It's still under construction.
So, also too, Jerome, this is, not the first time obviously we've ever had to go ahead and defend ourselves on our own turf, but never quite like this before. Our heels are dug in. We're in the last city right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's going on here?
Absolutely. So for the past several seasons, the forces of the Witness have been closing their vice grip around the Sol system. The Witness is inside the Traveler doing nefarious deeds, enacting the final shape.
Right.
Time is on its side.
Yeah.
We have worked with ancient magics, esoteric rituals, bargaining with our old foes in order to send someone through the portal and establish a bridge, and we chose Crow.
Yeah.
Now, until he makes contact with us, we are back at home sharpening our knives.
Yeah.
Now, the Witness, of course, will do everything that it can to keep us on this side of the portal.
Understandable.
Which means unleashing every bit of its resources, every part of its power against us to keep us pinned in the last city. So this is about breaking out and discovering new power, right? Sharpening ourselves, finalizing our builds, and getting some new toys so that we can face down the Witness.
That's right. And we're also getting some help from a tried and true sharpener of Guardians as well. Shaxx is going to be helping us out as well, right?
Absolutely.
They got Shaxx
Where
in it?
some see calamity, Shaxx sees opportunity.
Yeah.
And he is going to be opening up his arsenal for us to enjoy. I think we'll hear about that next week, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be your vendor, and I'm really excited for players to hear from him.
Awesome. As someone who spends a lot of time in the Crucible, it's always good to spend more time with Shaxx. Inspirational, to say the least.
Absolutely, at high volume.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best part of him. You just throw more grenades. Reminder to everyone.
Never go wrong.
May it be a hint to us all. And of course, Noah, there's a lot also too going on here. I see turrets, I see other activity defenses. Obviously, we're going to jump into some gameplay here, but before we do, can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see when we dive in to play some Onslaught here live in just a bit?
Yeah, of course. So something that's really cool about Onslaught compared to a lot of our activities in Destiny is, like Tom said, it's not an offensive, it's a defensive. Our goal is to defend the ADU, or Advanced Defense Unit, which allows us to build our defenses like turrets, tripwires, decoys, and the main goal is to make sure that that thing stays up for all of your waves that you're fighting in.
Yeah.
And if that goes down at any point, regardless if you're on playlist, normal, or on legend difficulty, your game will end. So the main goal is to keep your defenses safe, build them up, upgrade them, and try to get as far as you can.
Yeah, legend difficulty. Interesting. Already dropping some hints. I like what I'm hearing.
You know, I had to do it. And another thing, just really quickly, is we had a lot of learnings from some of our activities in the seasons, like deep dives and the coil, where we know players, like when we escalate difficulty over time. So that's a key feature of Onslaught. You go from wave 1 to wave 50, each 10 escalating in difficulty, as we're going to see in gameplay. And that serves a really cool opportunity for players to test their builds and, you know, the waves of enemies that we're fighting against are the whetstone by which we are sharpening ourselves.
Excellent. Yes, build crafters, you're on notice.
I
Be
like
prepared for what's
that
to come.
damn.
All right. Well, I say there's no time like the present. We've
sniper
seen
in the
a lot
back.
of requests in chat for gameplay. I think we can go
Whisper
ahead and
the
dive on
worm.
in.
I see it in the back.
Noah, would you mind returning to your throne world briefly to go ahead and kick things off here?
My tithes.
Obviously, yeah, we got to get some tithes from the key art, but also too. So, Jerome, we're here obviously going ahead and doing this for a reason, right? The ADU is here for a purpose. Can you help us understand a little bit about the role that plays in the defense that we're mounting against the Witness?
Absolutely. When all of the Guardians and their allies enter the port to face down the Witness, Earth will be
Midtown. They changed a little bit of stuff on Midtown.
So it's important that we establish solid defenses now and claw back as much territory as we can in advance of our assault. I also want to just point out, I know we're not going to be able to look at it, and we'll see the weapons next week, but we've got some beautiful new lore on those weapons, and so any of those lore hounds, make sure you check out those tabs.
Who knows? I know when you do Legendary and you're in GM, you're really going to need those defenses to help you out, because those enemies are powerful and they are focusing down your
going to be
unrelentingly.
a three-person
three
thing,
different defensive tools at our disposal between the turrets, the trip mines, and obviously the decoy sweet bot. And those are upgradable, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because GMs are
cool. How far does those go? Like what level? Could it be three? Awesome. Like within a millisecond, they're just lighting up anything they can possibly see.
I'm really curious as to how long these people, everyone's going to be playing this damn.
I think they're also kind of stupid, so they're just doing what they
know. I'm not brave enough to say that to an Over's face, but
game mode.
You
I'm pretty sure people will get bored of it after a while. Essentially, it's just
we're seeing
every
another
other
bonus
game mode that we've had.
Actually, which is
I think the only thing that's going to be awesome about this is just the difficulty level that they're going to bring. Especially since they're bringing level of GM, GM level, I should say, which is going to be interesting.
For these augments, they kind of
especially when you get to the damn higher levels or high level
splinter mines, and you have guards
section in the game.
We have Clayton and Ashley doing that for me while I defend the ADU,
we'll see.
And that kind of means that.
Yeah, I will say, especially after yesterday, we learned that Noah is one of the most dangerous to ever wield the two thumbsticks out there. To all the PvP streamers as well, go ahead and challenge him openly on the internet.
Hey, I go flawless, check my KD.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought you were the gilded one.
Well, I don't want to brag, but as a 4 times gilded flawless, I mean, I'll let you guys brag for that.
Wow. Hey, I'm gonna brag too. I got Riven's Bane back in Forsaken. Petra's run, that was tough. All my Riven's Banes out there, we know what's up. And Shadows. Yeah. Y'all got it.
There's a chapter of everyone's dream journal dedicated to that particular time in their lives, obviously. Drop the Bungie ID, they're saying. Perhaps I'll leave that up to him. That is his.
Oh, I can do it. No, I'll do it. Check my raid report. Check my dungeon. Hey, I'm there, bro.
Noah is ready, honestly. He's prepared for this moment.
Easy killer, easy.
So you having a level
curious
3
as to where other locations they have map-wise.
That will actually help you out.
The ability to just go ahead and keep diving back in, testing new builds. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has every single one of their loadout slots filled with some hyper-specific loadout that I'm deeply in love with in its own way. And so I feel like this is the exact right time to go ahead and just continue diving in. And just, bolstering those loadouts to begin with the Brave Arsenal, which again we'll be talking about next week. Don't you worry. No, you're getting some cred in chat for your ability to dispatch champions. I don't know why people are asking about a Bungie dev fighting champion mobs. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but you'll have to remind us in chat. I don't know if I recall that moment necessarily.
Oh, I know what they're talking about. I'm telling you, I'm that guy.
It's just like my favorite gun.
Okay. So majority of this shit, I'm just gonna cut. I don't know what. I'm gonna pick whatever I think is gonna be interesting.
Yes. Also, every 6 like right there. You see it.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
I got alt-tabbed a little bit.
Oh, alt-tabbed?
Alt-tabbed? Okay, all right.
I was about to say,
I got alt-tabbed again.
I was like,
as it turns out,
yep, everyone,
screen.
Yep. Also, too, just for everyone's awareness, too, we're here live in the dev environment. So what you're seeing is obviously a quick peek behind the scenes. But yeah, we're obviously working off of a dev build right now.
Nice.
And doing the finisher appropriately.
And the game's crashing even on
them.
them.
Is the, like, quick draw gunslinger one.
Vandal goes ahead and puts their shield up, or if a Hobgoblin goes ahead and cloisters up, like it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep shooting you right in the face.
Get out. Everybody dying, bro.
Okay.
Oh, what happened? All right, we're at a stream veto moments, obviously. No, I'm sorry, but this shame you have to live with.
That didn't happen.
Are you sure you want to hand out your Bungie ID still?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I don't back down.
I'll leave it to you on Twitter. That's fine. Also, to chat, I see you asking for information on the loot to show us what weapons are on the way. Tune in next week. We'll have plenty for you. I can promise you.
No entienden, vatos. Next week, fools. Next week, some action.
Yeah, Shax is. Well, there've been some weapons that have been frowned upon in the Crucible.
Sure. Yeah.
And but now's the time to bring those out.
Yeah. Vanguard outlawing stuff is not something we have time for at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it's dangerous, now's the time to bust it out.
All the better.
You know, high risk, high reward.
They're bringing the recluse, like the league said.
Biggest risk
They're bringing
so far,
fucking
so
mountaintop.
And opens those coffers. Nothing short of generous.
Yep. They're bringing all those weapons back.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Yep. All right, everyone. Well, I believe that's it from us here at Bungie HQ. As a quick reminder, again, we'll be back next week at the same Bungie time, same Bungie place to show you some even more content about Into the Light, including some returning Guardian favorite weapons, which you may have gotten a glimpse of today, a brand new look at an all-new social space as well that you can take your fire team down to, and even more information about upcoming rewards. Before we obviously send it off, I want to again thank our guests here for joining us today, to the entire Destiny development team who behind the scenes right now is working on this content, bringing it to life for all of us. Thank you all so much for your hard work. To Clayton and Ashley, our play testers in the back who went ahead and helped fill out the fire team. Getting some waves, there we go. Thank you very much. To the amazing team of producers who are here putting on the show, thank you all so much. Genuinely, it's amazing to have all of your assistants. They have the distinct difficulty of making me look good on camera, so believe me, their work is cut out for them. And to our team of moderators in chat, you're the real heroes. Thank you so much for your time. But in the meantime, again, reminder, we'll be back next week at the same time and place to show you even more content. But until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see y'all Starside.
All right, there you go. We'll see what they bring for next week. Hopefully something interesting. I know they're trying to get us hyped for the final shape, but we'll see what happens. See if it's interesting enough for people to keep going. See what kind of weapons. Obviously, we're gonna find out what kind of weapons we're gonna get next week. Not much to say there. Obviously, loot would be great. Curious as to how much materials we're gonna get from this, and see if even if maybe at the end, especially like if we do, you know, GM level content, like how much. Well, I should say if we do GM level content, like if we're gonna get exotics, you know what I'm saying? Exotic ciphers. Are we gonna get?
I do think that games.
Yay! Chill. Put my
Changed, so.
Yeah, put that shit back, bruh. We'll just leave this in the background for now. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious as to what other materials we're gonna get besides the typical stuff, weapons and all that shit. I'm really curious if we could do, like I said, GM level Nightfall or GM level whatever the hell this thing is. I forgot what it was called. If we're gonna get exotic armor or weapons. Well, not weapons. It will be more exotic armor. or exotic ciphers or exotic engrams or stuff like that. Because if you're doing that high of a content, you should be able to get rewarded for that type of stuff, especially that high of a content. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what they bring. Like I said, next week will probably, like they said, it's gonna be weapons. Probably people will be hunting for specific weapons. I'll probably be on there too, doing the same thing for getting weapons that I never got before. So yeah, I'll be grinding that. And then of course we'll see what the third week brings. See what else they're gonna be bringing. I wonder if they're gonna be just talking about maybe Livefall, most likely. But we'll see. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Haters.